Morning.
Oh, yeah.
There you are. Okay, I can see you. Okay. Yeah. How are you this morning?
Yeah, I'm good. You just wake up. Okay.
Fair enough. So, uh, I've thought I could show you a funny one. Because you
Yes, but
said you wanted to drive big trucks, but be careful when you drive big trucks
oh yeah,
because
I
this.
want to learn the big trucks. I live good salary, and you can go to any city. Traveling very good.
Yep. But yeah, but be careful because in BC. Oh, this thing.
Uh,
Get rid of that.
in this,
Oh, there we go. In BC, Transportation Minister vows toughest fines after truck hits Delta overpass. So they hit the bridge. Uh, Not good. So the thing hit the bridge. Oh yeah. Let's find out what happened.
BC transportation the minister in the permission to levy the just finance in the country after truck climbing what others behavior the constellation mental may sit into an overpass in the data. BC on a Thursday shutting down the southbound lanes in the Highway 99.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what happened here. So because they hit this thingy, this road was closed down, so they couldn't drive.
Happened. Happened accident. Driver BC says in incident which
Mhm.
happened south or of Vancouver just afternoon blocked traffic in the both directions on the 112 street overpass. The road was temporarily closed but opened later Tuesday night.
Yeah. So basically saying that the overpass. So this road, of course, was closed. That one wasn't, but this one was closed as well because they didn't know if this was damaged too badly. If it's not damaged that badly, they can reopen it, which is what they said. So it must have not been that bad. But yeah, this one closed down for a while to make sure that everything was safe. Yeah.
Uh, Data fire and research the deputy chief Dave would say the caster suddenly accident in Berlin. Another the well-busy the emergency health saves commute. One person was taken to the hospital in stable condition.
Mhm. So one person was taken to the hospital. Uh, I guess there was a second car kind of involved in this accident, uh, but I it doesn't say who went to the hospital. So it could have been the driver of the truck, right? Or it could have been the second person, like the car behind it or whatever, that might have got hurt. So it doesn't say, but one person had to go to the hospital, but stable condition meaning they're okay. They're okay.
It's the last in the rise of the overpass. Classification that the the performance to the enough enough say Harris penalties for the companies and the drivers with the repeat uh, all offenses the earlier this month.
Harsher.
Harsher.
It means like tougher, like you're going to get it badly. Oh, by the way, this is the truck. This is the car that got hurt. So this is probably the person who got hurt. But yeah, it's basically just saying that this has happened a lot recently. I don't know why, but they said recently, so not like years ago or whatever, but like in the last few months, this has happened a lot for whatever reason. And so the government's like, this is getting ridiculous. This has happened like 10 times now. If your company has done this already and it happens again, we're going to fine you. Like maybe the first time we fine you like $10,000. If you do it a second time, maybe we're going to fine you like $1 million. Like it's going to be huge
now. This needs to step the 1 minute. Translation Mr. Robert Fleming said in a Thursday evening statement, we know that the vast majority of the commercial drivers in the BC operate safely and responsibly. However, some operators are not getting the message.
Yeah. So again, transport minister, that's transporting things, right? Whether it's train, plane, car, boat, whatever. They're basically saying, hey, this has happened way too much. This needs to stop. We know the mass majority of commercial drivers in BC operate safely and responsibly, of course, meaning like, yeah, we know that most people are good. However, it doesn't matter because if some people aren't getting the message, everyone gets punished. That's kind of how everything works, right? If 99% of people are doing the right thing and everything is safe, but one person does it wrong and it's dangerous for everyone, so big punishments. So that's basically what they're saying.
Fleming said this is the commercial safety and incumbent Birch has the safety certificate for the underground buster. John Fay had the forward lead it in 12 flight of the 65 commercial
vehicles, meaning cars or trucks. Yeah.
Will be unable to operate in BC as of the 4:30 p.m. Friday, pending the outcome of an investigation. The minister said.
Yeah, minister said. So again, they're basically saying because this company has done this more than once, they're being bad. We're on safety reasons, like if this is happening again and again and people are getting hurt, there's a guy in the hospital, right? Like that's not good. So they're basically saying this company with 65 trucks is not allowed to work starting Friday. So today or yesterday, sorry, until this investigation is done. So if this investigation takes a month, they can't work for a month. If it takes a week, they can't work for a week. It just depends on how long it takes. Yeah.
Johan trucks have the strike over the passenger 6 times in 2 years, according to finding for nearly 1 in 5 of the province's 31 overpass cars recorded since December 2021.
So this company, Kohan Trucks, that company has done this, right? Has hit the overpass 6 times in 2 years. So 3 times a year. That's not a lot, but if you consider think of all the trucks, right? We're talking about America and Canada here because we're traveling back and forth in Vancouver and stuff, right? We're talking about hundreds and hundreds, maybe even thousands and thousands of trucks, and they're 1/5, 20% of the crashes since 2021. That is not good. So that's why this company is being punished a lot. The other companies are fine, but this one is getting punished a lot because they're 20% of the crashes. That's way too much. Way too much.
This is the superstition is the result of the company's unwillingness or the inability to operate safely, waiting the province finding safe.
This is suspension.
Suspension.
And suspension means like you're not allowed to work, or you're not allowed to go to school, or you're not allowed to do something. Suspension means you're not allowed to do something for a period of time. And so the reason, again, like they said, you're not allowed to work starting Friday until the investigation is done. The reason it's so bad for them, again, is 20% of the crashes for 2 years is them. They clearly are unwilling or unable to be safe, right? They're just not being safe.
The driver and the carrier responsible will fix together to history fans in the country. The outcome of the investigation could lead to the further
Action.
Action.
So they're going to get the highest fine. You know, when you get arrested for something, they're always like, the fine will be $50 to $1,000. So you can get a super low fee, like $50, or you could get a high fee of $1,000 or whatever, depending on like the crime, right? So this is a big crime. So it's probably something like $5,000 to like $100,000. And so the country's like, we've been giving you like 5,000, 10,000, blah, blah, blah for you crashing, but that's not happening anymore. We're going to get you the biggest one. We're going to ask for 100,000 or whatever the biggest amount is. And as we do this investigation into the company, we might find some other problems and be like, okay, this is a problem. This is a problem. Let's keep that money going up and up. So you really understand that this is a punishment. But yeah, look at not good. Yeesh.
Oh. In a Thursday, Thursday emailed a statement to the CBC News. Johan said it follows over the safety protocols and is the cooperating with all the agencies investigating
investigating, meaning like looking for what's going on, right? So obviously, because this company has been 20% of the crashes in the last 2 years, and they clearly feel like they're going to lose a bunch of money and they feel like bad things are going to happen. They immediately talk to CBC News to be like, hey, we follow the safety. Everything's good. It's not our fault. It's maybe the driver or someone else. That's what the company's doing, because that's what companies do, right? Something bad happens and they're like, it's not me. It's them. That always happens.
The company planned Thursday cuts on the driver below and said the person driving was not an employee.
Yep. So again, Friday, the company's like, ooh, this guy, he's the problem. It's not our company. Our company's doing fine, but this driver was really bad. Don't blame us, blame him.
Unfortunately, one of our trucks, the operated by an owner operator, was involved in an accident today in data, said the statement to 1 minute.
Mhm.
CBC News, the driver who is not the company driver tried to wait the receive his the permit and route the license for his overseas load.
Yeah. So this was kind of what you wanted to do, right? Owner operated, meaning you have your own truck. That's your truck. And then you just talk to whatever company needs an extra driver, and then you drive there, grab the stuff, and drive it away. So this is very common in Canada because if I own my own truck, I can get paid huge amounts of money because if you work for a company, you'll get a good salary like 25, 30, $40 an hour, right? That's if you work for a company. But if you own your own truck, now you do have to buy the truck and that's expensive, of course. But if you do have your own truck and you are owner operated or operator, uh, you can get like 60, 70, 80, $100 an hour because you don't have to give that extra money to the company, right? So this is very popular for a lot of people. But yeah. And they're just saying that the driver was not part of the company and he did not wait to understand what he was grabbing and what he was doing. He just left right away. It's not our fault.
At the April
Approximately.
12:22 p.m. Our the safety the department received phone call from the driver, stating that his load was over the site. Our safety manager the advised the owner overto wait uh, well, he obtained to the permit.
Yeah. So permit, like the paper saying what to do, right? So um, at 12:22, he found out, oh, I got this really big thing that I have to put on my truck. Uh, okay, fair enough. And then the safety manager from the company is like, wait there till you get the permit so you know exactly what to do. Uh, Basically, what this permit will do is basically tell you where to drive because you have an oversized thing, so it's bigger than normal. And so you can't go on normal roads because you'll hit the bridge, right? So when this happens, you normally have to find a special path or special roads to drive on. And that's what the permit tells you to do. So that's why the safety guy is like, hey, wait for the paper because the paper will tell you where to go. Yeah.
Waiting 8 minutes, the safety manager the received a call from the owner operator advising that he said cuts into the overpass.
Yeah. So basically, the guy was like, I'm not waiting for this piece of paper. I make money by delivery, not by hour. That is one problem with being an owner operator is you don't get paid per hour, you get paid per delivery. Where if you're a company guy, you get paid per hour. So there is pros and cons to each side. But because he gets paid by delivery, he's like, I'm not waiting for this stupid piece of paper. I'm just going to drive, deliver it. Not a big deal. However, 8 minutes later, so we're talking 12:30, he crashes and he's like, hey, sorry, I crashed. My bad. Yeah. And they just said that there's about 29 times in 2 years. So 14, 15 times a year, drivers hit overpasses in BC only. That's just BC. That's not Canada. That's just like Vancouver and stuff. So not good. Not good.
Photos over the aftermath of the incident revealed by CBC News show large generators on the bed of truck, with another lying across the highway along with over the debris.
Debris. Debris means like extra stuff. Whenever there's a crash, there's going to be pieces of concrete, pieces of the road, pieces of dirt everywhere. That's debris. So basically, CBC was like, hey, we got to see this. When it says large girder, girder is this. That's a girder, the metal. That's a girder. So they're able to see this girder. Sorry, where is it? Oh, yeah, right here. Yeah, lots of stuff everywhere. Like, again, concrete, rocks, just everywhere. Yeah.
In an earlier statement, the Thursday as a spokesperson for the the mystery said the maintenance contractor Intel assessment appears to show the significant damage to the overpass.
Yeah. So at the beginning, they said that the overpass, remember the overpass, the bridge thing, right? Had big like a lot of damage, significant, meaning not just a little damage, but like a lot, right? So that was the first guess of what happened. They're like, there's a lot of damage. We need to be careful. No cars over top, because what if the bridge falls, right? That's just what they're saying at first.
When the cat says occur, they have a huge impact. Daily
commuter.
After the moment of goods and can paid faster. The statement said.
So basically, this is saying that this is a horrible thing to happen. After the crash like this happens, it's stopping commuters who are driving to work and stuff. It's stopping other trucks that are moving stuff, which is very important. What if we need medicine in this area or more food here, blah, blah, blah. It's not going to get there on time. And two, first responders. That's police, firefighters, hospital people. If someone is dying or if someone is like there's a fire or there's a crime, guess what? It's going to take longer to get there. So this is affecting a lot of stuff. This is really bad. We hate this. And it was this road, I guess. So we go to, I think I know where this is. Crescent Beach. Yeah, I think I know exactly where this is. This is probably going to, oh, I went way too far. It's going to be right here. Yeah. Crescent Beach, right here.
Crescent Beach.
This is where it happened, basically. So they're probably going down here to go to America, but yeah, right here they crashed.
Perverse source overpass strikes by the trucks.
So we're gonna now talk about the old crashes, right? Not the crash that happened yesterday, but the past, like last year, 2 years ago. What's been going on with this company?
The prevents the medical will bridge the overpass. Cuts the report says Johan will structures the some overpass bridge on February 17, 2022 and was issued with violation ticket and order right to the president safety plan after the investigation found the driver flight to follow the preferred route.
Approved meaning like the correct route. Again, because if you have an oversized thing, you have to follow a specific route where the bridges are taller, blah blah blah, to make sure this doesn't happen, right? So, yeah, I guess it's a little bit funny, but last year in February, they crashed same bridge, the same one. So they hit it in February and they hit it again in December. Holy, not good, not good.
No. Johan Fed forwarders said it has the extremely safety
rating
and complex which are safety the regulations.
Basically saying exemplary safety rating means like very good. So they're basically saying like we're 10 out of 10, we're perfect, and yet they're crashing, they're causing problems. So clearly they aren't safe, but they're saying they're safe, which is again that's normal. It's the company owner, right? The owner of the company wants to say good things, right? They don't want to say that their company sucks, right? But yeah, clearly they're not doing a good job because yeah, that doesn't look like very safe to me. Yeah.
BC has recorded the 16 similar overpass strikes in 2023, according to the province.
So, yeah, there's been 16 this year, 16 hits. So that's 1.25 accidents per month. So yeah, not very good. And I don't know, it says similar. So that actually might be 17 now with this recent crash. So yeah, that's getting closer to like 1.5 accidents per month. That's not good. And that means like even in the summertime when it should be the safest, no ice, no snow, anything like that, they're still crashing. So yeah, these are just bad drivers.
Summertime, no ice.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.